Hello, hello, hello. It is Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video is for old to new with Kathy and myself. And if you're new to the channel, just let me give a short little introduction. The concept behind this collaboration is to encourage you and us to get out our older scrapbooking magazines catalogs that we physically have or have saved digitally and select a layout that we would like to scrap lift using newer products, newer techniques, or a combination of both. I am still working out of scrapbook cards in today's spring of 2015 catalog, which I have saved digitally on my computer. But you don't even have to do that anymore. You can just go to their website and find their older scrapbooking magazines and just bring it up and just browse through it on your computer and select a layout. So let's take a look at the layout that I chose. And I didn't get the page that was corresponding to this that would have told me who created this layout here. And they're just calling it Back to Basic. Isn't that fitting for our little collaboration? And I was drawn to this because of these little dots coming down vertically on this layout. We all are used to doing strips of paper. Now, I do like the idea of layering strips of paper on top of strips of paper. And I think over the years, I have done a layout similar to that. And so I went digging through my stash to figure out what I wanted to use. And this is what I came up with. So I have some purple puffy hearts, asterisks, and even some chipboard pieces here, and I'll dump them out when I use them. I grabbed two of my close to my heart gems. One is Bluebell. I don't think that that's still available, and the other one is this silver, and those are still available over at Close to My Heart. And if you're new to the channel, just to let you know, I am a Close to My Heart consultant maker. So if you see any products that you would like to purchase, come on over and shop through me. Or if you've never browsed through Close to My Heart core catalog or their quarterly mini catalogs, hop on over. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You might even get some scrapbooking ideas. I have a photograph of my Tennessee cousins. This is 3 of 4 sisters. And I am going to document this photograph that they took a couple of years when they came down to Florida after I moved away. Now, I have had this cousin Carla come down a couple of times over the 25 years when I lived in Florida to come visit. And I have visited all of them at family reunions, which we haven't had one. I think we haven't had a large family reunion in about 6 years. We've had a small one, and only the locals from where I live up in Washington and Oregon have been able to attend. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. I found this full sticker sheet from an older collection a couple years ago. So anyway, I got this out to go with a newer collection, which is being featured this month of March over at Close to My Heart. It's been available since January. They released 3 collections in their little core catalog, and each month they'll feature one of them. And for this month, it's Life's a Hoot. And I only picked up the pattern paper because I knew I had this sticker set here, and it goes perfect with this collection. All right, so those are my 3 pattern papers, and of course the opposite side has a pattern. And then I have my 12 by 12 sheet of French vanilla cardstock. I am late getting this video completed, so what I'm going to do is cut my strips of paper, and then I'm going to come back. So I'll be back in just a minute. You won't know that it's been.
And you can see I completed my layout off camera. I didn't film the process, and I apologize. So I cut I cut 2 strips, 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. I cut this strip 1/2 inch and this one 1/2 inch. And then I cut 1/2 inch off the end so that a little bit of the white cardstock was peeking out on the side. And then this one is 2.5 inches 3 inches, and this is 1.5 inches, and then that's 1/2 inch. So I made this little block of strips with 3 layers, these with 2 layers. And again, this just adds another visual interest, a little bit more texture and depth to the layout. Then the next thing that I did was get out my stamps. Let me see here. The Havana alphabet stamps. And I stamped out the word cousin. And it's still a little wet. Look at, see? I just smeared that, but that's okay. It's not bad. And I used the Sapphire water-based dye ink from Close to My Heart. And then I added the sticker that says beautiful, and then 2 of the flower stickers from that sticker sheet, and the butterfly. And I almost forgot, in this little tab that says sheer bliss, and stuck it under here. Then the next thing that I did was draw my lines using my T ruler, and I drew pencil lines very, very light down here, 5 of them. I like to follow the rules of odds. And then I just randomly placed I randomly placed my Bluebell gems from Close to My Heart. Then I used the Tri-Blend Spectrum Norman in Ice Gray Blend, the dark side. You have 3 colors, dark, medium, and light. And I used the dark, and I drew my little faux stitching in between there. And then I took my pencil eraser, or just an eraser, and I went and erased it. You can still see some of the pencil lines after the ink, but I was afraid to erase the lines after I placed the dots, and I thought I would still get too wonky with my faux stitching. But it looks fantastic. I love how this turned out. Then I took the Bluebell and I inked the edge around here. The Bluebell. Not the Sapphire, but the Bluebell. Oh, and I forgot. And I used the Bluebell to ink each of these strips. And then I double matted my photograph using Wisteria, which is a light purple, and the Sapphire blue cardstock. And I have a lot of ands, and I added these puffy hearts here. And I don't remember where they came from. I was just lucky that the colors went with this collection. All right, I appreciate you all. Be sure to go check out Kathy's channel. I will have the link listed below, along with the link if you would like to go shop over at Close to My Heart. And most of all, I want you to get out your photographs and your scrappy supplies and document those memories in a fun, creative way. And keep coming back. Give a thumbs up. That helps bring traffic to our channel so that we are inspiring people that you and I may not know that's looking for inspiration. And if you hit that notification button, you'll be notified every time I release a new YouTube video. We'll see you next time. Bye.